lots of cutscenes now, I'm afraid. Lots and lots of cutscenes. But there's a cool, awesome fight coming up. How are you still alive? For fuck's sake! Took him down in a fucking hind, and then took him down in this, and then he's still fucking alive. Would you just fucking die?
Sleeping late as usual. A snake. Liquid.
Oh, I can move.
You're still alive. I won't die as long as you still live. Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure. Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting. Fighting? What are you really after? A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were. As we should be. That was Big Boss's fantasy. It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things, are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatred will arise. Then we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence. But as long as there are people, there will always be war. But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best. Is that the only reason? Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us? I don't want that kind of world. Ha! You lie! So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy the killing. That's why. What? Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades? That was... I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with the joy of battle. You're wrong. There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way. Created?
Yep. Created. Bastards.
Les enfants terribles. The Terribles. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world. Big Boss. But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method. Super baby method? They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus, and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets. Octuplets? Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed. To create you. I got all of the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But
wasn't my fault, you dumbass.
Aren't his only children. What?
Dumbass.
The genome soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare.
More bullshit.
Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted into the members of the next generation special forces. That's how they became the Genome Soldiers. That's right. The Genome Soldiers that you've been killing are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
But I'm wearing my jeans right now.
Genome Soldiers? That's right. They are our brothers, created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides to mimic our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices. Sacrifices? Human experiments!
Well, what else?
1991, the Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to depleted uranium used in the anti-tank rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just a cover-up of the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes. They too are our brothers and sisters.
So the Genome Soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We are on the verge of extinction.
What?
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The Genome Soldiers suffer from the same problem, signs of symmetry. So do I. As do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? It increases the chance that their genes will be passed on to a new generation. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the Genome Soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then I'm going to go beyond. In order to break the curse of my heritage.
What are you gonna do?
Do that. First, I will kill you.
Pussy.
Look behind you.
No! Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
No.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No! We have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss. As soon as we
My
finish our
sons.
business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about FOXDIE.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Oh, more bullshit. Great.
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about FOXDIE. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But, Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Merrill was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
Sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you, after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. What? What are you doing?
What? What's going on?
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty.
This guy's such a knob-looking, perverted, fucking pedophile-looking cunt.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he's a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
President ordered this?
The President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Smart. You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the Genome Army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. Well, the
Fucking
bombs
weirdo.
will be dropping soon, and you two have a lot of catching up to
Fuck
do.
you too, buddy.
Farewell.
Prick. Dickhead. Wanker.
There's no way out for us. Let's finish this before the airstrike.
Want a piece of me, huh? Liquid.
Do everything for me. Only your death can satisfy me. Only your death can return to me what is rightly mine. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle. Do you see this? It will be the time limit for our final battle. This nuclear module is set to detonate at the precise moment of her death.
Yeah. Well, you're dead anyway. Great.
If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love
Before the end. You're about to
If you
die.
cross this line, you fall. At this height, it will kill even you.
Yeah, well, you're gonna fall, bitch.
Have at you, Snake!
Fuck you! You're gonna fight back, you pussy. Oh, yeah. Come on, get up. Get up! Fuck you. Come on, man, bring it on. Oh, you sly cunt. Ah, you didn't get me.
What's wrong, Snake?
Fuck you. Fuck you too.
Nice shot!
What are you gonna do, huh? Bring it on, pussy boy. Come on, pussy boy. Miss me again. Yeah, miss me. Oh, you son of a bitch.
It's going to blow!
Fuck off. I was a mile away.
It's going to blow!
I was a mile away from me, you dick.
What's wrong, Snake?
Fuck's sake, get off this, you cunt. Jeez.
Going to blow!
Went a mile there. Oh, game over. Well, this bit is actually kind of hard. It's just you have to keep at him.
Have at you, Snake!
Fuck you. Right in the face. Ah. Yeah, exactly. So as you can see anyway, you have to go after him and use your punches. And you have to wait till he does a kick here and then go back and hit him. It's fucking hard, like, this shite. Would you stop moving? Sometimes you get away with that, but you shouldn't really. Now this time he's just gonna come around after you. After a certain amount of health, like, he just comes after you. And you have to make sure you hit him all 3 times, otherwise it's no fucking good, like. And just watch out for his shoulder attack because it takes an unholy amount of health off you. Fuck you, man. I'm just so sick of your shit. Yeah, so he's just gonna start doing just that move, yeah. And he's gonna keep doing that, like. Or the kick move. That or the kick moves. And it's hard to fucking tell which is which. Fuck you. It's really hard to do that because he's such a cunt, like. Usually you go to the corner to do the other move, but yeah. He's a cunt. Yeah, so hopefully now all will go well and I'll get him now. Yes! Suck it, bitch! Say my name won't stop the inevitable death, motherfucker! This guy is an unforgiving bastard, so he is.
Meryl.
Unformidable bastard. Formidable cunt. One of those. Loads of those things. More cutscenes now. But not too much because we have to get out of here. or else we'll blow up.
Snake, is that you? Snake, oh, you're alive. Thank God.
Meryl. Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl, it must have been terrible.
The place is about to blow up. We have no time for this shit.
I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that. I was fighting too. Just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel close.
Damn, I'm aroused.
I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. But it made me realize something. During all the pain and shame...
God, I'm in pain here when you talking shit.
The single hope that I held on to. And that hope kept me alive. Snake, I wanted to see you again.
Meryl. That's my Kodak.
Snake, it's me. Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay. All right. You saved her, man. Good job. I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed. Oh, boy. I guess we're considered expendable. Is there a way out of here? A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface. The door in front? No. It's a small entrance to the west of that door. How about the security? I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too. What are you going to do? Me? I'll stay here. Are you crazy? I need a little more time to take care of your escape route. But unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it. Otacon. Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision. Otacon, this is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold. I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know.
Oh man.
I'm a complete person now. I found a reason to live.
Really?
Good. Don't die on me. Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay? I will.
Alright.
Okay, I gotta go.
I'm a badass, damn it.
Something about your escape.
I'm a motherfucking badass.
Thanks. Well, that sounds nice. I believe in you.
That sounds nice too. Okay.
Let's get the hell out of here.
What about him? Where's Otacon?
Otacon. Otacon.
Fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us too?
Yeah. And I don't want it to be in vain.
Come on. Enough bullshit.
Meryl.
Oh yeah.
Snake.
No.
You can enjoy this moment when the place isn't being bombed, okay?
It started.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Yes. With this graphics, I'm sure it would be a hell of a scene though.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
Where's my sneaking suit?
Of convenience.
Hurry up. Hurry.
Where'd you get those clothes?
Looking good, Snake.
Weird nutch. Yeah, she is. Okay, I'm just gonna save the game now.
Hurry!
Alright, I know. Jesus Christ. I fucking know.
Snake, they've placed the Kano under arrest. I don't know what I should do. This will probably be your last save.
I'm going to miss those proverbs of yours.
Snake.
Mei Ling, I have a favor to ask you. Make a hard copy of all the codec conversation data up to this point. I want some insurance.
Okay, Snake, leave it to me.
Yeah. You do that, bitch. Last save. Escape route.
Please, be safe for me.
Why'd you have to sound so hot or something for Snake? Not that there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just kind of weird. Yay, ration.
I'll drive.
Now hurry the fuck up and find the fucking Jeep, you bitch.
Damn, no keys.
Oh, for fuck off, would you?
I got it, Snake. Jump in.
Fuck off, would you?
Snake, hold on.
Ah, God. I just want to do this right. But it's so fucking difficult when everyone's against me in this fucking game. And I'm like getting stuck on stupid parts like this, like. This is just a stupid part, really, it's nothing. Go on. Okay, Snake, let's go. I can't do any more than this, like. This next bit is a cuntish, like. Why couldn't you just drive through it? I don't understand the logic of that. Would you shut up? I know I fucking did it. Like, Jesus. And number one, I could have just drove through those guys. Like, I mean, I'm gonna kill them anyway, so what's the bloody harm in running them over? Or running into them.
It's not over yet.
Will you just fucking die? Fucking die. Just go away and die. That's all you have to do. I'm shooting him right in the face and he's just gone like, yeah, whatever. God, this thing just keeps getting re-fucking aimed. Fuck's sake, nearly forgot the rations. Oh, would you go fuck yourself, man? Seriously. You're just annoying at the moment. Oh, for God's sake. Stop shooting me! Jesus Christ, man. Would you shoot him? Fuck's sake, man. This guy is really irritating. All he does is do non-stop hitting me. Would you just fucking die? He's just... Oh. Why is it every time I hit him, he hits me? Is that just ironic or something? Oh, thank fuck. Fuck's sake. Fuck you, Liquid, you fucking bollocks. I hate that in sequence. Stupid Japanese, do they not know that in sequence is really hard? Just really fucking hard, like impossible to aim, all that shit. Oh, well, that's the end of the game, folks. That's me playing it. Gone, done, dusted. Hope you enjoyed that now. Now there's just lots of cutscenes. Yeah, exactly. Cutscenes.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just a little shook up.
Meryl, can you move?
It's no good. I can't move.
What happened to
It's
Liquid?
no good. I can't do it.
I can't see him either.
Liquid's dead.
Really? Are you sure? The amount of times he's supposed to have died.
Snake! Snake!
Just die, you fuck. Bastard, yeah. That's all you had to do was
He's
die.
dead, that means...
Don't say it, Snake.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
More codec. Because there's never enough.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel.
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 Spirits have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry. I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake.
No, it's not okay.
I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around here.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
Also, there's a helicopter waiting for you on Fox Island.
Fox
Colonel
Island.
Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay, Roy. Are you gonna be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What?
About FOXDIE.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said that she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling's with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi,
I heard about my brother.
I'm sorry. But he had one last message he wanted to say to you. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought with every ounce of strength in his body.
Maybe now he's finally found some peace. He wasn't really my brother anymore. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Don't cry, you little bitch. I'm not in the mood for that shit.
Naomi, Liquid died from FOXDIE too. What about me? When am I gonna go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time is up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you.
That wasn't confusing at all.
Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code. It's unchangeable, immutable. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that it governs a person's potential strengths, potential destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether or not you're in the FOXDIE program isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm going to choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from here on, I'm going to just live.
Awesome. Holy shit.
Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the
God,
future.
Mortis.
Children. Living is a link to the future. That's how all life works.
How the fuck does she see that on the satellite photos?
Teaching you that.
I'm curious. Really
That's how I can change
inside in the
world.
cave.
I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Look, I found this.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Infinite ammo. Oh
A
yeah.
reminder of a successful mission? Or the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself. Survival has been the only thing I cared about in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you.
Oh, behave.
Maybe that's the real way to live.
Oh my god, Hunters want to bang you.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name's David.
Okay. So where to, Dave?
David.
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
What are those?
Caribou. To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
For us too.
Yeah.
Well, for everyone,
Spring
really.
brings new life to everything.
Jeez, fuck.
Time for hope.
The seasons.
I've lived here a long time, but Alaska has never looked more beautiful. The sky, the sea, the caribou, and most of all, you.
I think I'm gonna like this new life.
Come on. Let's enjoy life.
Yeah. Boo! Celebration. Interesting. Yep, lots of nuclear warheads. Still around. Nuclear. It's pronounced nuclear. Oh yes, the Irish music again. David Hayter. He's such an awesome badass. And you probably don't want to watch the rest of this, really, to be honest, because it's just credits, I suppose. There might be a bit at the end, but I'll just cut to that. I just want to say thank you again to all who watched this. Appreciate it. Best game ever, you know. What can you say? PS1 graphics at its finest. And they're PS1 graphics, alright. Okay. I'll leave it at that.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. FOXDIE should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes, the inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Yes, sir, I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. What should I do about the woman? Yes, sir. I'll keep her under surveillance. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.